Hey everybody, I hope everyone's having a great Tuesday. My good buddy Rock already made her video and I wasn't going to make one because now that James is back to work and on a new shift, it's going to be hard for me to make videos during the day. So, because he's on the hoot owl now and he's sleeping. He's sleeping. Thank God he's sleeping during the day. And I have to walk around here like a little mouse, but big, huge mouse. And I'm trying my best to be quiet. And so I know when I talk, I would wake him up. So it's going to be hard for me to make a video, but Rock made her video, and so I told her I would make one tonight. Well, as you can see, I got my hairs cut, just like Rock. I don't particularly like the way she cut my hair this time, but it's just hair. It's not traumatic for me because, truthfully, this is the truth, really how I feel about it. I don't hardly have hair, and there's not a thing I can do with it. So I just have to wear it the way it is, and it's not important to me because I don't have any hair. Now, if I had hair and I could style it, I may be upset. But there's no point in getting upset when you don't have anything to work with. You know what I mean? So anyway, James is back to work, and he wanted me to tell you that he's still getting used to the new shift, and it seems like it's going to be okay. Now, I know it will in the cold weather. Because James is like a big old bear. He'll come home and hibernate and sleep, but just as soon as it starts getting warm, that's when he'll have trouble sleeping. But anyway, he's back and he seems happy and he's doing really well. And he wanted me to thank you guys for all your prayers and things, and I thank you so much, I want to show you what he brought home to me. He brought this home to me last week. And you push his little paw.
Was the night before Christmas, when all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse.
And it tells the whole Christmas story. It reads the whole book. It is just the cutest thing. And he brought me home a little bit of candy. But, that's the kind of man he is. And, I know I'm not a little teenage girl, but every time he brings me something like this home, it just tickles me to death. Because really, when I was in junior high and high school, I didn't date. So, I've got my honey. He brings me home stuff like that. He's really sweet about it. But anyway, okay, I wanted to tell you about, Rock said something about shopping. Oh, my Lord. I hate to shop. I do. I hate it. And I'm not even going to go to Walmart or any of these stores until after Christmas. I'm going to shop at the local grocery store, even though it's going to cost more money to do that. And I try to do it anyway to try to, help the businesses around here. But about every month, three to 4 weeks, I go to Walmart. But I just can't do it until after Christmas. I really can't. But I did buy me something, and I don't know why I bought it. But I get on these tangents about buying things, and I bought me a dehydrator. The coming up apocalypse, I gotta dehydrate food. I haven't even taken it out of the box. Haven't even taken it out of the box. I'm terrible. That's just like me buying a little toaster oven for polymer clay. Now, I bet I've got $100 invested in polymer clay tools and a toaster oven. And I've only played with it one time. But I will get it out. Hopefully, I'll get it out. I realize polymer clay is a lot harder than it looks. It really is. And you got these little teenage girls on YouTube that can just make anything. Well, these big old woman hands, sausage fingers, it's hard for her to do anything. But I go whole hog when I do stuff. You know what I mean? But anyway, I bought that dehydrator, so the first time I make stuff, I will film it and show you. Alrighty. Now, I do have something to say about my son. The last time I made a video, I did sort of go off on him, saying he got me upset, and a few people knew why I was upset and stuff. Well, he put it on his Facebook today, so I I put it on my Facebook what he's up to. Now, my son's not in the military, but he does contract out to the Department of Defense. And in January, he is going to go to Afghanistan. And he's going to stay there almost a whole year. And I can't tell you what his job is because he can't tell us what his job is. But he works on computers, and that's what he does. And it's something that he has always wanted to do, even when he was in high school. This is what he wanted to do. And so, he's been working at the job that he likes for the last 2-3 years now, and he really likes it. And he's got this chance to go to Afghanistan. His company asked him if he would go. And, he just jumped right at it. Now, me and James, we never thought we'd ever have to worry about our boy in a war zone. You know what I mean? But this is something he wants to do. And really, when he first told us, I just couldn't even look at him. I couldn't even look at him without crying. And it still makes me cry, And I'm sure when he does go over there, I'll be a mess. But he says he's going to be safe, and he's going to be in Kabul on the big base there. And he told me that he would be helping our troops, and, he would do anything that he could do to help them. And so I believe him. And he's 35 years old, and he's a big boy. But somebody on Facebook said it didn't matter how old they are, they're always going to be our babies, and they are. You're always going to be worried about your kids. And to tell you the truth, I worry more about Joshua now than I ever did when he was living at home. Even as a teenager, I worry about him more now than ever. But I gotta wipe my nose. I'm back. Of course, you all know what happened. Jasper knocked my camera over. But it was just at the right time because I needed tissues. But anyway, that's about all I have to say. I hope that you all had a great, fantastic Thanksgiving. Last week I worked my tail off trying to get ready for Joshua to come home, and we had a wonderful Thanksgiving, big meal. I had made a carrot cake. Joshua loves carrot cake, and I sworn he wanted me to make him one to take home. And I did. I made him one to take home. Plus, he likes date balls, and I made those and froze them, and he took those home. And so we had a real good time, and I believe he is going to get to come home at Christmas. So that would be good. I want him to. But anyway, I hope y'all had a great Thanksgiving. We did. And this shopping season for Christmas. I just don't, if I do anything, it's going to be online. And I don't know if I'll send out cards. So if y'all get one, you do. If you don't, you know what I mean. Do you know that stamps are going up to about 50 cents a stamp? Or maybe over in January. Isn't that ridiculous? The post office is putting themselves out of business. Who can afford to send anything? But anywho, I do hope y'all have a great week, and maybe I'll be here next Tuesday. Or maybe before then, I don't know. I'd like to get James on camera. All right, everybody, this is Melissa reporting from up in the holler. Bye, everybody.